Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Medical Classes by Dr. Srinidhi Kumar Acharya. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and also please give your valuable comments. Friends, we were discussing about the problems of breastfeeding mother who is also working breastfeeding mother. Now we have seen three or four principles. Now another principle is a mother should know uh, how to convince herself, how to forgive herself. And another important principle is talk more to the supporting friends. Always you try to talk more to the supporting friends. So don't try to talk more with the discouraging friends or confusing friends. Now, some people in the world, definitely there are some people are there who are really appreciating your efforts. So you are doing everything. You are doing the homework, you are doing the family member service, you are taking care of your baby, very important. And meantime, you're also managing your work. And somebody is there in this world who is really appreciating your work effort. It may be your husband, or it may be your family members, or maybe your friends. So now always try to talk more with such friends. And some people definitely admire your capacity, that how you are managing many times say so really जो है आपको मानना पड़ेगा आप दोनों चीज़ों को आप संभाल रहे हो. Somebody is there who is appreciating you. You may be your friend or your close friend, etc. Now try to talk them with more, and don't try to talk with those who are discouraging you. ओके आप तो पैसा तो कमा रहे हो, वर्क तो काम कर रहे हो, बच्चों को क्या होगा आपको पता है क्या. सो मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर. ठीक है, माँ तो माँ होता है, बच्चों को माँ का ज़रूरत है. सो मेनी पीपल आर देयर हु इज गिविंग सच कमेंट्स. सो ट्राई टू अवॉइड दिस पीपल एंड कम इन क्लोज कॉन्टैक्ट विद दोज पीपल हु आर रियली एडमायरिंग you. Okay, so keep contact with such people and keep them in a close circuit. So meantime, definitely if you will be there who discourages you. So uh, so you can create a WhatsApp group of them and be in touch with such people. So even all the working feeding mothers can create a WhatsApp group and they can share their ideas. Okay, because if they have similar groups, so they have got similar feelings and similar problems, so they can correct it by advising one another. So this is another important tips, or I can say principle that you should follow. Now another important principle is you be ready for some sacrifice. So you're also taking care of the baby and also you're doing the work. So you have to sacrifice some of the important moments. It's not possible that I will experience everything along with that. Then you will be exhausted. So mentally be prepared to sacrifice some of the things. Now, for example, you cannot enjoy the all the baby events as you're not there round the clock. Okay, you're in the office, baby is doing so many mischievous things, okay, or baby is doing so many movements, laughing and all. You're not in a position to experience all these things. You will going to miss it. But be ready for this missing. Okay, be ready, sacrifice yourself for missing. Many times when baby attains so many developmental milestones, mother is not there for the first time. Maybe for the first time start walking. Every mother's wish is there, I want to see it. But maybe mother is in the home, not in the home, she is in the working place. By that time the child started walking for the first time, and mother may feel bad. But be ready for that, be ready for that. Okay, and sometime so you are thinking all the day regard about the baby. When you come back to the home, baby may not give much response for you, and baby maybe stick to the caretaker instead of coming to you when you're calling. You may feel very bad, but be ready for it. These are the things which you have to sacrifice sometime. Okay, so therefore I'm telling that use the social media and the latest technology to be in touch with the baby. Okay, use the voice message or video calling and so many other things, so that you are in a continuous touch with the baby. And one thing is very important that you should remember, there is a quality which is important, not the quantity. Suppose you are there with the baby throughout the 24 hours. Okay, maybe some of the housewives are having this, so they are with the baby 24 hours, but how much quality time they are spending with the baby? Now they are with the baby 24 hours, but they are watching the serials, they are looking at the social media, they are busy in mobiles, and they're not at all playing with the baby. They want that at least the baby sleep, then I can do some work, or I can spend some time in mobile. So they're not spending any quality time with the babies. But you being knowing the importance of the baby care, and also baby's touch, baby's approximate baby's nearness, you know that. So you always spend a quality time with the baby. So you have got only 6 or 7 hours, or maybe 3 or 4 hours time with you to spend with the baby. So make utilize these 4 hours completely. Switch off your mobile, switch off your TV, switch off all the social medias, and spend complete 4 hours with the baby. That is sufficient. That is sufficient. Instead of wasting your time, and it's not only the quantity which will going to matter, it is the quality, how much time is totally dedicated to the baby. So that is important. So if you want, you can give this. So avoid all the social medias for 4 or 6 hours and completely spend your time with the baby. So that gives a more satisfaction for you. So it's always remember, it's not the quantity is important, it's always the quality of the life or quality time that you're spending with your baby, that is important. Now after this, we can have some of the important things, some of the tips for the working mother to manage this challenge. Okay, what may be? Now try the social media maximum to connect with the baby. This I repeated many times. Now save the time by opting for the online purchase. Now see, instead of wasting your time on purchasing and going to the crockery house or the vegetables, then the bakery items, or purchasing so many the household items, so try to go by online way, so that in the working place itself you can order, and by the time you reaches the home the things are ready there. Okay, so you can utilize this particular time, utilize this particular energy, and even you can save some amount of the money to some extent. So time and energy that you have saved can be used for the baby care, number one. Then prepare the checklist is very important. Please maintain the checklist and maintain the timings for that. Okay, for the next 15 days, what I have to do, what are the things that I have to purchase, and what are the responsibilities that I have got, and prepare a checklist and do it priorly. For example, diaper is needed, don't go at the last moment. Okay, so if you have the checklist, okay, you purchase the diaper prior, so that your attention is decreased and your work is also decreased. Put the reminders. Okay, you can make use of the reminders. This is quite very useful. For example, vaccination of the baby, which day you have to go. Okay, follow-ups are there. Some other works is the care of the husband, birthday of the husband. Okay, or doctor's visit for your mother-in-law. So such things you can put the reminders and put the checklist. That's good. Then enjoy with the baby. Okay, so whatever the time you are there with the baby, enjoy it completely. You try to enjoy it, spend maximum time with the baby, dance with the baby, speak with the baby. Okay, walk with the baby, and use this opportunity for the mental relaxation and physical exercise. See, working mother cannot do much, don't have much time for the mental relaxation. Now dancing with the baby, holding the baby tightly and dancing with the baby, that itself is a very good opportunity to have the mental retardation and mental relaxation, isn't it? So baby is also enjoying, you are also enjoying. Similarly, this is also a sort of physical exercise for all. It is also a type of physical exercise for you. So such a way, very smartly use the time, and try to shift the workplace near to the home if possible. If possible, some transfer etc is there, and try to shift to the area which is very near to your home, branch which is very near to home for time being if possible. Take the help of the family members. Suppose if your family members are convinced by you and they are ready to come over, and they are ready to extend their help, then instead of worker, if you take their help, it is good, because there is a familial touch will be there. Family touch will be there for the baby and also for you. Get everything ready in the previous night itself. For the suppose working mother is there, maybe your elder, another kid may be there who is going to the school. Now you have to prepare everything for that kid also, isn't it? So prepare everything in the prayer, starting from the dress and all those things, and even the breakfast. What I should do for the breakfast tomorrow morning, mentally get prepared in the previous night itself. Don't decide on the early morning at 6 o'clock. Okay, so now another thing is, you have to do so many things very fast, isn't it, in a given time. So you can make a 10-minute drill. That means this is called the prayer exercise. Okay, आपको जो है बहुत फास्टली बहुत सारे काम को करना है, तो इसका आप प्रैक्टिस करो बाकी चीज़ों में. जैसा अपने आप को एक टास्क दे दो कि आई हैव टू डू दिस थिंग्स विद इन 10 minutes. So like this, you train this, train yourself, so that it will going to help you to do the work very fastly. Okay, so just a rehearsal, you have to do the rehearsal. So I have to wash the clothes now, I have to arrange the things now, I have to do this, I will have only 10 minutes and try to do this. Okay, so this is drilling for you, and then it helps in emergency for you. In emergency, when you need to do the rapidly, you have to make the things, do the work, then it will going to help you. Okay, another important thing is substitute the sleep. Now definitely working mother will not get much relaxation or much free time, or even for the sleep also. Now you cannot increase the 24 hours, isn't it? 24 hours is fixed, so within 24 hours you have to do something. So but you can preserve the time. For example, instead of sleeping for 2 hours, 20 minutes of meditation gives a similar mental retardation, mental relaxation. It gives a similar mental relaxation. Or just a 10 minutes nap in between, so that gives 2 hours of sleep. It is almost equal to 2 hours of sleep. So such smart tricks you have to do so that you are get relaxed yourself. Okay, apart from that, in the working place, somebody should be there to support you. Now, Maternal Benefit Acts of India is there. Okay, government has also taken a sufficient care of the maternal mother now. So, Maternal Benefit Acts of India is there. So, in the working place, maybe in the private, maybe in the government sector, nobody can refuse to provide a private room to you. So they have to take care of you. They have to provide a sufficient space, private room, and also the space for the breast milk expression. So what this law says is, where every establishment having 50 or more employers must be provided with a facility of crèche within such a distance as proposed, either separately or along with the common facilities, so that mother can visit the crèche at least 3 to 4 times per day. One crèche should be provided for at least 30 children between 6 months or 6 years for all type of employers. This must be located in the workplace or within 50 meters of the establishment. Employers are required to employ one crèche worker along with the helper for every 10 children under the age group of 3 years. See, government is very clear. This is called as Maternal Benefit Acts of India. So nobody can deny in the workplace that we will not give any facility for you. They have to give the facility. Especially in the government sector, they have to give the facility. Okay. Now, these are some of the basic things that we should know about the breast milk feeding, and as well also the problems related to working mother. So I hope we have completed almost all the aspects of problems related to breastfeeding mother, and also the solutions for the same. I hope this is quite useful for all the working mothers who are feeding their baby and desperately want the well-being of the baby. Thank you very much for your patience listening. We will meet in the next class with some of the Ayurvedic consideration of the breast milk feeding, especially in the working mother. Thank you very much. We will meet again.